Oh, there we go. I am letting that focus for a thumbnail. Great. Okay, hello everyone. So for today's video, like I said, I would try to attempt these every single day. I am going to tell a short story, written by me, of course, and I am an unofficial author of a little short story I just finished writing called The Wild's Door. See, like, got little trees and stuff. Oh, and before I get too far into what I want to go over in this video, this is going to be a template that I use pretty often. I got sticky notes right here that way I can just swap out things, and it's going to be cool. And if you would also like, I have a lot of blank space around this, and if you would like to have me sign your name or like nickname or something around this, I'll do that. Just comment and like and subscribe, I guess. And every single one of these that I do, I'll have more and more, you know, like names and people that watch and that are kind of interested in this kind of stuff. I'm trying to figure out the mechanics and everything, like behind how YouTube works and people and stuff. So I'm working on it, but that sounds good. I'll sign people's names in this because I'm going to do this a lot and it's going to become popular. I think it will. Oh my god, my hands are dirty because I work for a living. Anyways, so the book that, it's not really a book, it's like 3 pages, but it's obviously called The Wild's Door, and I'm just gonna hop kind of like right into it. Of course, I could like slowly just allow you to like scan down, but that will not do. That's just not gonna do. So we're gonna do this thing. I'm actually going to set you down for a second because I've got like this dumb like idea that I don't know, might be cool. How dark did it get? Did it get really dark? Yes, it did. It's too dark. Oh goodness. There we go. Okay, we're back. I am just going to allow you to watch this nice little flame right there while I read. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. That is so boring. Anyways, a man builds a door in the middle of the woods. He took his time with this door and spent many years crafting it with precision. His first choice was a place that felt true to his heart. This man had a very difficult... See, I'm already getting tongue-tied. I'm going to be so terrible, like, trying to read to people. That too, my bad. Where was I? This man had a very difficult experience with this choice because of who he was. He was a man that loved the wilds. From beneath great looming oak trees during an autumn season, he would sit and watch the golden leaves. Where was I? Oh, turn to fire as they went with the wind. Sometimes he would walk through grassy clearings and feel the warmth from an early spring sunrise, as his breath fogs the crisp air. Sorry, there was no pause there. But he could not be in the forest forever. The man lived in a world identical to ours. Okay, my computer just like made some weird noises and stuff and turned on. That was kind of creepy. Anyways, oh yes, I'm watching Markiplier. Love that guy. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, but he could not be in the forest forever. The man lived in a world identical to ours. It could be ours, but for now, let's say otherwise. So whenever this man found the time in his busy life, the forest enthralled him. This, of course, is what led to the door. The place he chose exists in a plain clearing with an odd setting. 2 trees. A massive oak and a giant pine. Both trees are lively and appear as if they are hundreds of years old. A distance of 15 meters separates them. The plain itself is large, but small enough to be enclosed by the surrounding forest. The foundation of the door is a smoothed stone which rises a couple of inches above the grass. The frame was his favorite part. Sorry, I'm gonna do this. No cuts whatsoever, because I just can't do that right now. So I can't make mistakes. Got that? I cannot make mistakes. That is definitely a mistake. The frame was his favorite part. From logs he yielded a solid oak frame, which he painted snow white. The door panel was made from pine, and unless you removed the red faded paint, you would never know that the door itself is composed of of square interlocking plates. The hinges and knob are of no important detail aside from being iron. After he built this door, he returned to his life, and for a long time he did not return. The actual life of this man cannot yet be explained, but one day this man had to make one last decision. I don't know how I feel about that part right there, I just kind of rolled with that. A choice he never thought to make, as he left his door behind. On the day this man rationalized his life, he remembered a small detail. One thing he could change now, because the person who he was is not. He built a door within the depths of his beloved realm, but never actually stepped through it. The reality of the man before he stepped through the door could not realistically change, but it did. And so, basically, that's all I have for right now. I do kind of like the idea of what I can do with this story. And I'm going to show you my little brain story. See, normally I don't mind, like, waving my camera and stuff around. But my room is slightly messy because I've been, like, super procrastinating cleaning. So it's, like, embarrassing enough to the point where I'm just going to be like, hey, focus on these words in this paper. And, like, this nice little cutout, and I don't have to do that much panning. Oh, it is so great, but I am so lazy. Anyways, that's ADHD 98.3 for you. Where was I? Yes, this is what I always try to do before I start writing something. But typically it takes an idea first. So, story idea, originally it was going to be a bubble diagram until I just started drawing arrows and shit, and then I was like, well, it's a flow diagram now. Anyways, excuse my dying. Originally, it is all about a door, a man, and a choice. And this is where it kind of gets, like, complicated, because a door, depending on how you look at it, just like realistically and like, I don't know, just culturalistically, that is a word that I totally just made up. It's like a portal or like dimensions, and then that kind of like adds in fantasy, but also mystery. That's just the door part. A man, okay, so then we have a door and a man, which is like mystery and fantasy, and that's how it plays into that. A door and a choice is mystery. A man and a choice is reality. And fantasy with mystery and reality is a story about life. So eventually, the Wild's door is somehow going to turn into like this really cool story, but it all has to kind of like play together. But then together, a door and a man. I don't know how I got that connection to time, because that was the person I was like 2 hours ago. But past, present, future. Past goes in with child, family, good, bad, or average. Present also links to independence. Nothing for future yet. I might actually go back on that. But a man and a choice, actions, reality, beliefs. Over here, let's go out a little bit. See this madness that my mind is. So a man and a choice is reality. A mystery and crime, passion, emotions, government, crime, revolutions, religion, government, revolutions, religion, faith, belief. See, a man builds a door in the middle of the woods. Because we have reality and religion, of course, we must have the old, good old heaven, hell. You know, it's pretty much a really weird flowchart. I haven't made one quite like this. Now that I'm looking at it, I might be like, oh god, what have I done? But I have done something that will actually allow me to start writing a story, which will help me have stuff to do first off, because this is what I'm obviously interested in. Let me just like put a fist in there like, yeah. Because also over here, and this is going to be like something way farther down the road. This I'm actually I plan on publishing a book. Okay, and I've been working on this for a long time, or not necessarily long. I'll let you peek at the date. 06/27/19. And pretty much I tried to write like every single day. I don't know if it's like this weird journal or weird life story, but the book itself, I'm going to be calling it Life's Passenger. Not a whole lot of stuff I'm actually going to put about that, because that's going to be like, hey, why don't you just buy that? Because that would be great. One more hand slap. I'm sorry. Okay, I had to do that. Anyways, I hope you definitely enjoyed. Please leave some commentary. Commentary would be great, because that would let me know exactly what I'm doing right or wrong. And or actually, no, don't. If it's bad critique, just be like, you're doing good, bud, and then just like not watch anything. That'd be nice. No, realistically, don't forget, comment, or just crap. Where was I going with that? This was in the intro, but I'm also putting it in the outro. And I also got to remember there's no cuts in this. It's all just one big, sloppy, messy, lovely video. So comment if you would like your name to be signed on here and see it every single time you watch one of my videos. That is me telling a story. So, cool. Also, don't know if this is like totally related or not, but I can also draw a little bit, and I drew that. Anyways, bye-bye. Whoops. There we go.